How to deal with third-party involvement in marriage. Personal factors, when emotional needs are not met. 1. Emotional deprivation. The hollow disease in marriage. Marriage is like a tree, it requires the nourishment of emotions. If one partner neglects the other for a long time, the emotional desert will inevitably attract an oasis. Case study. Xiao Li and Xiao Ming have been married for 5 years. After marriage, Xiao Ming became preoccupied with his career, while Xiao Li felt like she had become invisible. One day, her fitness coach, Qiang, complimented her, "You look great in this workout outfit today." Xiao Li's heart skipped a beat. "Someone noticed me." Gradually, her weekly fitness class turned into a daily 2-hour session. When the frequency of your amazing in marriage can't match the likes from strangers, the foundation of the relationship might already be shaking. Coping strategies. Express love. Saying something that makes your partner happy daily can be more effective than a fitness coach's sweet talk. Plan dates. Even a small outing like buying a cup of tea together can bring you closer. 2. Seeking a sense of value. The feeling of being overlooked in marriage. Case study. Mr. Wang, after 10 years of marriage, felt that his wife had become increasingly critical of him. One day, a new intern at work, Xiao Feng, said to him, "Manager Wang, your data analysis is brilliant." Mr. Wang suddenly felt like he was back on top and developed inappropriate thoughts about Xiao Feng. Feeling appreciated is like a vitamin in marriage. Outside of marriage, it can become an excitant, offering short-term thrills but long-term troubles. Coping strategies, mutual encouragement, complement each other daily to make life sweeter. Set shared goals, plan savings for travel or learn a new skill together to revitalize the marriage. 2. Marital problems. How cracks in marriage turn into deep chasms. 1. Poor communication. The art of arguing versus the damage of silence. Case study. Ms. Li and her husband often argued over household chores. After each fight, they wouldn't talk for days. Over time, Ms. Li met an empathetic netizen online who often replied with "you're right," making her develop feelings outside her marriage. Cold wars in marriage often hand outsiders a warm hot water bottle. Coping strategies. Upgrade communication. Set a weekly emotional meeting day to talk and resolve issues. Avoid silent treatment. Address conflicts promptly to prevent them from becoming ticking time bombs. 2. Sexual disharmony. The hidden pain point in marriage. Case study. After marriage, Mr. Chen felt his wife gradually lost interest in intimacy, and he himself lacked initiative in communication. One day, a female colleague mentioned a romantic movie she recently watched, sparking an unexpected heartbeat in Mr. Chen, which he mistakenly interpreted as destiny. The spark in marriage requires proactive ignition. It's dangerous to wait for someone else to fuel the fire. Coping strategies. Honest conversations. Discuss each other's needs and expectations. Explore novelty. Try new activities like traveling or unique date ideas to add excitement. 3. Social factors. External interference in marriage. 1. Weakening of traditional morals. Is extramarital affairs becoming normal? Case study. Mr. Zhang's social circle was filled with stories of successful people flaunting their romantic exploits. He mistakenly believed extramarital affairs were a status symbol. So, during a party, he succumbed to a flirtatious advance. Societal tolerance is not a license for moral or legal infractions. Behind the bragging about affairs often lie countless tears and heartbreak. Coping strategies. Hold your ground. Remind yourself of the original purpose of your marriage and stay away from moral gray areas. Choose positive circles. Interact more with friends who share healthy values to reduce exposure to harmful influences. 2. Temptation in the workplace. When colleague relations become too close. Case study. Ms. Lin and a new male colleague, Xiao Wu, worked well together and often worked late into the night. Xiao Wu began subtly caring about her personal life, and Ms. Lin gradually felt moved by his thoughtfulness, putting her marriage at risk. Overtime work is already taxing on your health. Adding extra feelings only harms your marriage further. Coping strategies. Maintain boundaries. Keep work relationships professional and avoid over-personalization. Include your partner. Invite your spouse to important events, reassuring them and signaling your commitment. 4. How to deal with third-party involvement. 1. For the married partner, Face the issues head-on, stop the blame game, identify the root cause of the problems. Open communication. Be honest with your partner and commit to improving the relationship. 2. For the third party, exit rationally. Recognize your position. Avoid causing further harm to yourself or others. Seek emotional support. Don't let a wrong choice continue unchecked. 3. For society, advocate for healthy marital values. Promote loyalty. Highlight the importance of marital fidelity through education and outreach. Provide counseling services. Offer professional support to families facing challenges. When love ends, letting go to avoid mutual harm. 1. Facing the end of a marriage. Accept reality. Understand that a broken marriage results from multiple factors, not just one-sided faults. Avoid blame. Don't let emotions lead to destructive behavior. Case study. Mr. Wang and his wife amicably divorced. After discovering her long-term affair and failed reconciliation attempts, he chose to let go. They worked with lawyers to divide assets and agreed on child custody arrangements. Tips: handle legal matters calmly, resolve property and custody issues through proper legal channels, build emotional resilience, seek counseling to move on from emotional pain. 2. Rational attitude toward the third party. Don't entangle. The core issue lies between the couple. Entangling with the third party only deepens conflicts. Sever all ties. Use legal measures or life adjustments to completely cut contact with the third party. Avoiding becoming a third party. Self-protection and ethical responsibility. In a complex emotional environment, one may unintentionally become a third party. Recognizing the situation, maintaining moral boundaries, and responding appropriately are crucial. 1. Stay alert. Identify deception by married individuals. Case study 1. Ms. Wang met a single man named Mr. Li through a dating app. After several dates, their relationship deepened. One day, she discovered on social media that Mr. Li was married with children. Coping strategies: verify information. Check social media for clues about marital status. Ask about personal details like, where do you live? Who do you live with? Set boundaries. Ensure clarity about the other person's marital status before furthering the relationship. Exit immediately. Once deception is confirmed, clearly state your principles and refuse further contact. 2. Resist emotional blinders. Handle ambiguous relationships rationally. Case study 2. Ms. Liu had a friendly relationship with her boss, Mr. Li. They often worked late, and Mr. Li drove her home. Over time, she developed feelings for him but later discovered he was married. Coping strategies: define boundaries, keep interactions professional and avoid excessive personal contact. Respect marriage. Remind yourself that married individuals' attention should not be misinterpreted. Manage your emotions. Release emotions through journaling or confiding in friends to stay grounded. 7. Conclusion: cherish the present and protect true love. Dealing with third-party involvement requires emotional intelligence, effort, and determination from both partners in a marriage. Safeguard your relationship with open communication, mutual appreciation, and shared goals. Respect the sanctity of marriage and stay committed to ethical values for a fulfilling and lasting union.